You should be putting away money every single month, at least 5% of the money you're taking in for when you need a new roof, for when the boiler goes, for when the unexpected things that are inevitably going to happen. They will happen when you least expect them to happen. My first 2-family, I had a sub pump in the basement. The sub pump had to be plugged in to pump the water out. These things always happen when you don't want them to. I had a whole party for Super Bowl Sunday. The Giants were playing the Patriots, and I had all the food set up. I had a keg of beer. I had all kinds of stuff all set up. I had a whole bunch of Giants, Patriots fans at the house, and then I get a call a half hour before kickoff. I live at the time 15 minutes away from this property. I get a call from the tenant downstairs. She says, Byron, the basement is flooded. It's like, past your knees. And I can't do the laundry down there. It's up. It's really high. I'm like, yo, what is going on here? I'm like, are you sure? Because I don't want to go over there. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's like a swimming pool down there. So I go over there and I go in the basement and I got basketball shorts on. I'm going through the water. I go over to the sub pump and the sub pump is unplugged and the plug is just hanging over the beam.
Yep, here's your problem.
I'm like, YOLO, the sub pump is unplugged. She's like, oh, I unplug everything to save money on electricity. And so I'm like, oh my God. So I plug it back in and starts pumping the water, right? But I'm now in need of a shower. I'm frustrated because I just went over there and dealt with this issue. And I missed like the first, 5 minutes of the Super Bowl. And I'm a Giants fan, so I'm like, all obsessed with this Super Bowl. But that's what happens when you're a landlord. Things come up when you don't want them to, at the worst time possible, in the middle of the night. And so when you're managing it yourself, and that's why a lot of people don't want to manage it themselves, these are the things you've got to deal with. Once you get to scale 10 properties, and you have 30 units or whatever, then you could hire a full-time manager. It makes sense to hire somebody on salary and take that work off of your plate. But in the beginning, anyone that's investing, this is a long-term investment, and there's going to be work in the beginning when you're starting off at 2, 3, or 4 units.